again, YouTube. This is Dr. Kendo, and I'm here to make a new object in Scribblenauts Unlimited. This is the object editor commentaries on the Wii U that I do every Sunday, so you can expect to see them uploaded every Sunday unless there's something funky going on, which usually I'll just do it on Saturday then instead, if I'm too busy or something. I'm still not taking object requests right now, and people should know that because I've been saying it all the time. There will be an announcement in about a month and a half, maybe a month from now, that will let you know when I am. So for today's object, we're gonna actually be cloning Sonic the Hedgehog. This is the Sonic that I made that was kind of an improvement on my original Sonic, and it showed up in the Amy episode, which is Scribblenauts Unlimited commentary number 27, where I originally made Sonic was in Scribblenauts number 8 that I did on my channel. So today, we're editing Sonic here for what is actually the second highest requested item in my whole series. It's only second to Mario. Mario was number 1. So today we're gonna be creating Super Sonic, and this request comes from Luke Greco, The Game Savior, Austin Walker, Harley Sellers 86, Warissa Pengsawat, or is that Pengsawat? Joseph Arena, Antonio Cuadro, The Sonic the Ninja, Zulema Sandoval, and Joseph Gonzalez. So of course we've kind of just painted the Sonic right now, all the colors that are appropriate. He's of course this golden yellowy color. I've got the ears, I've got the legs, I've got the horns, everything like that. When I originally created Sonic, everyone should know that that is horn to make his spikes on his head, and that's like the animal horn. It's not like obviously a horn on a bike or something like that. And so this is just kind of trying to make Sonic look a little bit more Super Saiyan-y like he does when he's in his supersonic form. Believe it or not, he's actually gotten a few iterations, different looking, I guess, of his supersonic form, because like in Sonic Adventure 2, I think he looked a little bit different than the more modern Supersonic, and Supersonic is basically invincible for the most part, you know, when he gets all of the Chaos Emeralds and everything, but there are a few things that can hurt him mildly, and so I basically just made his health the maximum that it could go here for Supersonic in this game. And of course, a big thing about it is that he starts flying or hovering, so I just turned on fly and hover, and we're gonna edit a few more scripts here. I know that I had him originally set to protect humans. I'm just gonna give him the script to destroy evil, so that he'll go up to all the bad guys and attack them. So now we're setting on a script here, and I want to do basically that whenever he sees an object, I'm gonna have it set to where if he sees a villain or sees evil, then he's gonna get brave. And so Supersonic should be brave, shouldn't he? Honestly, you kind of have to do this with almost every object that you're doing because they oftentimes will run away whenever they get attacked. And so villain isn't coming up here, so we're gonna do criminals. But yes, if you don't add the adjective brave, then your characters are gonna run away. More often than not, they will. And so this is, I mean, I liked how it looked and everything. We got to paint his eyes red too. I kind of really liked how that turned out actually. And it looks like all the scripting is good here. I'm just kind of going over everything to make sure. But yeah, there's Supersonic. Let's give him the Supersonic name, of course. Supersonic. And yeah, I mean, this looks pretty incredible. So let's put him out on the field. And yep, of course, he's hovering. It all looks good. So there is Supersonic. And I didn't want to neglect another viewer base or whatever, another subculture here in the Sonic lovers. What about the Shadow fans? Huh? We got Super Shadow. And this is actually a chance for me to show you something that I don't often do in my object editor commentaries. You can see that he's sparkling like this. You can see that he's got the shiny sparkliness. We can do this to Supersonic if you guys want, so please just let me know if you want that applied to the Supersonic object before I put it into my Punctuation Plaza store, which is Dr. Kendo commentary spelled exactly like my name. So you can see here in the object editor with Super Shadow. Of course, we can't do the red streaks on him because I ran out of stamp space. Everybody on my original Shadow video, which was Scribblenauts commentary number 15, was complaining because they were like, oh, you forgot the red streaks in his hair and his arms and stuff like that. So of course, on this comparison picture, I went ahead and just painted in the red streaks in Photoshop, just so that people would shut up about that. But they didn't realize that I ran out of stamp space, so it's like, you couldn't put on any more stamp objects. So you know what I mean? It was like, that was how it had to finish. And so anyway, I do hope that you guys enjoy both the Supersonic and the Super Shadow. Nobody asked me to do Super Shadow, but I felt like he should be included since I had Supersonic in there. And I already had made Shadow, so I basically just had to clone him and color him correctly. And of course, do some scripting here and there. But thank you so much. The supportive subscribers, you're all great, doing it big in Kendopolis. So remember, please don't request an object right now, and I will catch you on the next vid, and thanks for viewing. Stay alive, follow spectacle. struggles to see the rest of your life.
I've been down the road of twists and turns, always anxious to see what's within. We can look ahead to the point of no return, to the rest of our lives, let the spectacle begin. I've been down the road of twists and turns, always anxious to see what's within. We can look ahead to the point of no return, to the rest of our lives, let the spectacle begin.